Save a piece of cardboard from your recycling bin to make these really cute hearts. Peel up the top layer of cardboard all over your heart shape, exposing these little lines. Then pick a color of paint, do the solid areas first, and then carefully go on top of the lines as well. These turn out amazing.
You ready? Yeah. Hey! Shh, dude, no. You gotta go like, hey. Oh.
I want apple juice. So what is that? B1. B1.
I got two.
Where's my apple juice? Yeah!
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Having got a lot, I don't need a lot, costing's only a dime.
Do you have a ton of extra boxes sitting around like we do? Well, I decided to cut mine up and make a Valentine's Day garland. I cut up some rectangles to look like envelopes, and I also traced some hearts and cut those out too. Then I took a white paint pen and added some character, both straight lines and dashed lines. I also did the dashes around the outside of all of the hearts. Then I grabbed these felt stickers from Dollar Tree, added them to the center of all my envelopes for a fun little festive pop of red. I popped some holes with a hole punch in each corner, strung it up with jute twine, and you have this basically free, really cute garland. And if you don't have the felt stickers, you could easily draw it on, paint it on. This would be fun to do with kids as well, and is the perfect addition to my mantle.
Show us your new wings. Excellent. One wing, two wings. All the way up wings.
Here's a super quick rundown of how I made a clock inspired by this one that I couldn't buy at the op shop. I started off by pulling apart this clock that I already had at home. It was just a cheap Kmart one that I had sitting around in a cupboard. I then painted the clock face white and then got to work by assembling the sun rays using a cardboard frame. If you go to my profile, you can see that I have posted this project before, and I actually posted it in 3 separate parts so that I could go through as much detail as possible. So you can see here that I've made the cardboard frame, and I've also added some 3D effect using paper and tape. And then the next step was just to paper mache the whole thing and concentrating on where all the joins are just to make sure it was all reinforced and super strong. Now you could finish this project in so many different ways. You could even just leave it as is, because I think the paper mache does look pretty cool, but this is how I finished it. So first I did a plain white undercoat, and then I mixed some baking powder with some white paint to create this thicker textured effect. Once I'd done a few layers of that and was happy with how it's looking, I then spray painted the whole thing with a brass spray paint that I just got from my local hardware store. You can still see that texture underneath. I was super happy with how it was looking so far. And the last step was to reassemble it and hang it on my wall. This was such an easy project. You can do it with stuff that you already have at home, or if you have to buy a few things, it's really inexpensive. If you do something, make sure you tag me. I'd love to see.
Miss Icicle, ride deck bicycle. Come true, yo. Get you this type of blow. If you wanna manage, I got a tricycle. All these bitches clothes is my mini-me. Now they smoking, so they call me Young Nicky Chimney. Rappers and they feelings, cause they feeling me. I give 0 fucks and I got 0 chillin' me. Kissing me, have the blue box that say Tiffany. Hurry with the shot, just tell them to call me Stephanie.
Hi guys, so this is my Moon Road Cafe that I made for my 2 children. I made it using an old cardboard box, some milk and water bottle lids, and then just little other bits that I've added to it. That there is coloured rice that I just dyed brown to make it look like coffee beans. And then my daughter has added little touches as well, so that's little ice cubes that she's made, and then she also made some straws which I haven't added in the clip. So that there is the lid for the coffee beans compartment, and they also made a circle where you add the coffee beans in through the hole and then it comes out on the other end, which they really do love. So this is me pretending to make the coffee, so that's the coffee there. I coloured some pastel white to make it look like cream, and then I just rolled some little pink Play-Doh in a bowl to make them look like marshmallows. And then I've made little trays there for them to tray up their coffee for each other, for me, and yeah, play. So that there is some little baked roll tarts that I made using paint, tissue paper, and just like pom-poms and things like that. I added a toilet roll there for a holder, and that there is a little touch that I added. It's some sort of temperature meter, and then yeah, that clips back in, which is quite cool. I love that bit. And yeah, I've added some fairy lights and the lights off. It really is sweet. I love it. Hours of fun, and mostly free as long as you've got the little bits at home. Then yeah, it's pretty cheap to make and lots of fun. So.
Passenger seat, and the temperature is rising 1,000 degrees. You remind me of somebody I once knew, and it feels like just another rendezvous. So tell me that you want me. I can be the reason that you wait, searching for a meaning. Secrets that we're keeping, no one gotta see us walking step by step, left and right.